All right, guys, what's going on? Hope everybody's out there staying high speed and motivated and accomplishing their goals, whatever they may be. Today's Follow Me workout is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to seeing, a little bit less on the intensity scale than what you're used to seeing. Today, we're focused all about getting our recovery on, which is just as important as the workout itself. You really want to be stretching after every workout that you do to maximize your performance and maximize your potential for recovery and to limit the chances of actual potential injury. So even though I say that you should be stretching after every single workout, which we absolutely should, I'll just be honest and upfront with you guys. I don't personally stretch after every workout that I do. Mostly that's just because I either am on a serious time crunch and I want to maximize my time with the workout itself, or I am just feeling lazy about it. But technically that's the wrong answer because, like I said, the stretching that you do actually does enhance the results that you'll see from the workout itself. Recovery is just as important, guys. So we're gonna get our recovery on today. This stretch routine is going to be mainly focused on the lower body, if not all focused on the lower body. This is gonna be perfect for you if you just got done with a good leg day or you just got done with a good cardio session, maybe you went on a run or a ruck. This is gonna be a great way to recover after some sort of activity like that. You won't need a whole lot of space for this. I'm just doing it right here on the mat that you would normally see me do these workouts on in my garage. You can do it really anywhere you just have enough space to lay out. And I say lay out because all the exercises that we're gonna be doing with this stretch routine are gonna be on the ground. So this is gonna be extremely low threat and it should feel really good as we're going through this. We're gonna break up this 15-minute routine into 1-minute increments, doing a different stretch for each minute. And I think it's gonna feel real good. I know it's gonna feel good for me. I need this. So we're about to get into it. Real quick, a shout out to the sponsor of today's Follow Me workout, Barbell Apparel.
Barbell Apparel offers fitness wear that looks and feels as good as it performs. Every piece is designed to handle anything from heavy squats to long runs, and also looks great just for casual wear. If you follow the link in the description, it will take you to my page. Here you'll find the things that I wear from Barbell Apparel and my top picks. I actually wear a lot of their stuff when I'm working out and when I'm just going about my daily activities. Everything I have from Barbell Apparel is extremely functional, durable, and comfortable. And I'd say one of my top picks from them is their Ranger shorts. And no, it's not just because of the name. They're just so comfortable and they're really my go-to for any workout I'm doing.
I'm wearing a pair of their Ranger shorts right now and also an ultralight tank top. So you'll be able to see these in action as we go through the workout. And with that being said, let's get started. First stretch we're gonna be doing is we're gonna focus on our right leg, right side, doing a single leg hamstring stretch. You're just seated on your butt with your other leg coming at a 90-degree angle, the foot touching the top portion of your right leg. And you want to reach down as far as you can and attempt to touch your toes while keeping your right leg straight with the ground. If you can't touch your toes, it's no big deal. Just do your best, reach as far as you can where it's still comfortable and you're not potentially ripping your muscles, okay? You want to keep it a nice stretch where it feels good. If it feels like it's hurting or it's just too painful to conduct the stretch, then you're stretching too hard, okay? We'll hold this for 1 minute. Once that 1 minute is over, we'll come up slowly and we'll just switch legs. Doing the same thing for the left side. And with this stretch, you want to try to keep the opposite knee down, but because we're just now starting off the stretching session, your hip flexors might still be a little tight from whatever you were doing, so just be careful with that. Don't force the knee down if it doesn't want to naturally go down itself, but you can try to help push it down a little bit with your other arm if it feels like a comfortable stretch to do so. All right, now that we've limbered up each individual leg, we'll sit down straight on our butt with our legs straight out in front of us. We'll do a forward fold. And we'll attempt to reach both legs at the same time, all the way down to the toes. see we focus on each individual leg first, just to help limber us up so that we can perform this stretch even better. Try to reach for your toes, but again, if you can't reach them, no big deal. Just reach as far forward as you can so that it's comfortable for you and you're feeling a good positive stretch. It shouldn't hurt, okay? I can't emphasize that enough. It should not hurt you. All right, now we're going back to single leg mode. We're gonna leave our left leg forward, come down to our elbow, pull on the ankle, and give us a nice stretch on the right quad. You really should be feeling this right here. And the leverage that the pull that you're controlling at your ankle with your arm, with your hand there, that's just helping to really get a good stretch in the quad and make sure that you're pulling that leg back far enough to actually feel the stretch. And everything on this side is really just for stability and to leave the focus away from the left side and really emphasize the focus on the right. We're limbering up each individual side so we can do a double side after these stretches. So that will be coming. All right, once we get a full minute on that side, release slowly, and we'll do the same on the left side. And I'll be honest, you can lay out a little differently, however you need to do it. I like to be really lazy on the side that I lay on for this stretch, but that just helps me to get an even better stretch on the quad that I'm actually stretching. So if you need to alter yourself a little different, if you have a different body shape than I do, and the way you see me doing it doesn't quite work out for you, just adapt to whatever you need to do. Just make sure that you're getting a good quad stretch on the leg that we're stretching. It's done. Now we're gonna sit on our knees and we're gonna do a double quad stretch. Now the idea here, and it's tight for me. The idea here is that you can sit back onto your feet. That's what we're reaching for. Now I want you to be careful though. Don't do that too fast because more than likely if you don't stretch out a lot, this is gonna be a very tight movement for you. Okay, this is tight for me even a lot, and I do this all the time. But it's very tight for me after long runs, and you just have to sort of work into it, okay? Just, if you need to sit up a little bit, no big deal. Just make sure, again, your stretches should not be painful. Make sure you breathe. Control your breathing as you're stretching. Come up slowly, and then we'll sit back down on our butt, and we'll put the bottoms of our feet together, and then bring them as close to your crotch as you possibly can, and we'll do a butterfly stretch. And with this, you want to try to use your elbows to press down on your legs to really feel that stretch in the groin area, but again, not too hard. With this stretch, you should be feeling it mostly right here and right here. It should feel pretty good. Butterfly stretch. Holding this for 1 minute. No doubt you're starting to feel pretty good by now already. All right, next, hope I can get a good angle for you guys. We're gonna be doing the lying figure four. So you're gonna lay on your back, leave your right leg up, bring your left leg over, putting your ankle on top of that knee, and then with your hands go around both legs, pull on the knee, and then pull yourself forward with your hands, okay? This will help you to stretch out your sciatic area. That's what I like to use this for, in case you get like sharp pains in your sciatics. This helps out with that tremendously. It'll help to negate any future injuries that you might cause to those nerves there in your sciatic area. I remember the first time I discovered this stretch, it was like a game changer for me. Once 1 minute has gone, we'll go ahead and we'll do the other side. Oh, and you can see, I'm a little tighter on this side, see, so that's a problem. I am unequally balanced with my stretching. There we go. But the more you stretch, the more limber you get, the better it's gonna be for you. It really doesn't do you any good to be lazy about your stretching. And it's just gonna limit your range of motion when you're actually doing your training. So we gotta be stretching. We gotta be stretching as much as we possibly can. Super important. All right. Now after that, we'll continue laying down. I'm gonna do it this way so you guys can see. We'll continue laying down straight, keeping our shoulders on the ground, picking one leg up. We'll start with the right leg, and then bringing it over our body, leaving our shoulders on the ground as we do this. And this is how it should look. See if I can move over for you guys. There you go. All the way twisted over. Just relax. Holding it for 1 minute. Supine twist. It's important to keep the shoulders on the ground for this one. You'll be feeling the majority of the stretch right here in the lower back area, some of the glutes, and some of the hamstrings. And then we'll switch to the other side. Give you another angle there. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys heard that, my back just cracked and it felt amazing. Definitely gotta do this more often. Okay, now we're nice and loosened up with our lower back. We're gonna sit back up. We'll bring one leg over the other, like so. Use our elbow to leverage that leg over, and we'll do the supine twist again at the seated position. You'll feel this in the lower back. You also feel it in the hip flexor. For this one, we're feeling it in the right hip flexor here as we're pushing that knee into the stretch with the opposite elbow. So there's actually a lot of stretching going on with this one. Switch sides. Again, I can't stress enough that, you know, your stretching, it doesn't need to be perfect, okay? You just have to be doing your best with it. Make sure that your stretches are not hurting you. That is, I can't emphasize that enough. They should not be hurting so much that you can barely hold the stretch. It should be a comfortable stretch. You'll be able to stretch deeper and deeper the more you do this. It will come with time. All right, now we'll get back up onto our knees and we'll do what I believe is called the dragon pose, but it's pretty simple. Just come up like this on one knee with the other leg forward. Try to keep it about at a 90-degree angle with the knee, and then you're just gonna lean forward. And what you're doing here is really trying to get a nice stretch in the groin of this leg and in the quad in this leg. And you'll start off with the top if this is a new stretch for you, but you can actually work deeper into it as you get better. Eventually you'll be able to come down like this with your hands on the ground. That's about where I'm at. And then if you're really practicing well at this stretch, you'll be able to come down to your elbows as you do this, but I'm not quite there yet. That'll give me pain if I do that. So I'm just gonna keep it with my hands on the mat. That feels really good for me. Do that for a minute, then we'll switch sides. Good. That's a good stretch. And you can do it over your knee or to the side of your knee. Won't matter too much either way. Whatever's most comfortable for you guys. We're not looking for perfection here. We're already ahead of the curve, just stretching. You can already pat yourself on the back just for doing this. All right, guys, and for the last stretch, do the child's pose. Get back on our knees. Should be all nice and limbered up. Ready to do this. Lean back onto your feet like before, and then we'll push our hands forward onto the mat, trying to keep our butt on our feet, and just dropping forward and down. Giving us a nice stretch on the quads, and a nice stretch in the shoulders, and the arms. This is just a good all-over stretch. It's good for a lot of different things. It's a good way to end the session, I think. Once you've held that for a minute, get up slowly, lean back. And you're nice and stretched out. I don't know about you, but I feel great now after that. I definitely need to be doing that more often. I'll be honest with you again, I've been putting that off a lot lately. I really haven't been giving myself the proper amount of stretching that I should be. But I plan on getting after it more. I plan on stretching in the way that I should be, and I hope that you guys do that as well. Make sure to save this video for later if you need to reference it for the end of another workout that you do that involves the majority of lower body, or maybe it's a run workout, something like that. This is a great stretch routine that you can use to recover from something like that. Let me know if you like this video and if you would like to see some more stretching and flexibility routines from this channel. I'm more than happy to do that. I think honestly it would help me just as much as it would help you, so we can do it together, right? Make sure you're drinking water. Besides that, I think dinner is done for me now, so I've got nothing else for you, and I will see you on the next one.